Hello, we're going to do the GeoGuessr Daily Challenge for the 18th of June 2025 in self-imposed no-move mode. And we can see that we might be in Europe from the blue mark there. We could have checked the sun direction if we had a little mini checklist. Sometimes it's obvious enough that you can skip that stage. We could check the Google car, but that isn't on my checklist yet because I don't have the background knowledge. Anyway, this, without being able to move out, all we've got is the housing style, really. And the foliage. Neither of which I'm 100% confident on at all, but I think we're probably in Scandinavia. Not sure about the single story. Some of them go up a little bit, do they? So is it Norway, more black roof, or Sweden? I think it's Norway. So let's go more Norway than Sweden and see how that goes. It was Sweden. And about as far east as we could go. Didn't quite go as far north as possible, but yeah, that was not great, was it? Now then. We check the sun just to do it. We're in the northern hemisphere. Got blue again, so Europe. Google car, in case for future reference, checking back on videos to see what we've learned and what we haven't learned. One thing we've learned is that you don't really want to pop the map out unless it's intentional, so try and stay away from the bottom right corner of the screen if possible. So this is pretty much a vibe guess this is going to be. This is interesting. Planted though, so doesn't necessarily tell you anything. Don't think I can actually see any road signs to read. Street names. Not really any text on that either. This is interesting. I don't know whether there's something wrong with that or it's just the way the sun's catching it. But the arrow doesn't seem to be visible. Oh, that's almost readable text. I think what that probably says is, please don't run over the small stone bollards. I think that's what that is. If only we could enhance and look around corners, that'd be great. I think I'm going to go with Spain. I'm not sure at all, but we're going to go with Spain. We go somewhere fairly holiday-ish. It was Portugal's equivalent, I guess. Not the worst guess ever, but not brilliant. We've got some Spanish-looking language, which could, of course, be Portuguese. Should we do our checklist thing again? Sun is inconclusive. Not Europe. Don't know the plates enough to know what's going on there. Was that red text? So we've got some Spanish, but not Spain. Which I think means we're probably looking at South America, aren't we? Potentially Central America. And I don't really have much else to go on. Are these a thing that I've seen other people mention? That's terrible English, isn't it? Is this something I've heard other people mention on their streams while I've been watching and seeing them? I think it could be, and it might be a Colombia thing. So we're gonna take a chance on that. We'll go between two of the biggest cities. No, it's what? On the border, it's just Paraguay. Not that where I went, the fact that it was right on the border between two countries made any difference, because neither of them were the country that I was in. That looks very French. If we look at the sun, it's in the south. So could this be France or somewhere French influenced? It looks like it could be France. How much can we dig in on this? This would be telling us exactly where this is, won't it? If we could understand everything that it says. Logement. If I knew where Logement was, and I think that is probably the place, we would be golden. We would be 5k in this quite happily because we've got a street name as well. I don't know where Logement is, if I'm right about that. That nine apartment project. We must go back a fair way because otherwise they're tiny. Unless it goes along the street a bit. Maybe this was one big shop. Anyway, I don't think I can get much more than this is France. Probably maybe southern with a bit of a slightly Spanish feel as well, but not much. Not too bad, I suppose. So, where's the sun? It's in the south. We've got some marks on the camera there. They don't really tell me anything. So south on that. Blue and blue. Is that right? Blue and blue. I think that's an Italy thing then, isn't it? Some development going on in a relatively flat area of Italy, which already has quite a lot. Urbanization. Where might that send us? This coast basically, isn't it? Although it could be. Let's go here. Although it's quite dry, isn't it? Of course, a dry summer would cause the same there. But oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Probably the best of the day. Save the best for last. Just about got a silver. Nice. We like it. There's our breakdown. And I'll see you for another one tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.